In 2 minutes time, we'll be starting our training. And it's, I believe you can hear me. If you can hear me, just give me a thumbs up. If you can hear me, just give me a thumbs up. All right, Fanuel, I see you. I can see you, Fanuel. And welcome to today's training. 1 more minute and we'll dive straight into
Thank you.
The training.
All right.
I want to watch a light.
All right, and I'm hoping to see most of the team members also on board. But it seems I'm having only you and some others. But right now, I think I'm seeing only you online. Fanuel, can you see the screen?
Yes, I can see it.
All right, can you see the screen sharing? Okay, so I think we'll be starting any moment from now. All right, in today's training, we are going to look at the Ducibus back-end office, and most of our team members do not know how to check their downlines, and they don't know how to check their team, and also to check levels deep in their team. So we quickly look at that, and then from there we'll look at team building in terms of recruiting and then sponsoring or prospecting. And then we'll look at leveraging for team growth. And then we'll look at what the compound effect is and how the compound effect can help us in team growth. All right. All linked to today's topic, importance of team building in network marketing business. All right. So quickly, I would open my back-end office to you guys so that you would see what I'm talking about. I mean the training, how we can use to utilize that. Fanua, can you please? All right, I think I have to do that from here. I think it's done more.
I've mute my.
Sorry. All
If
right.
I press.
Okay. But do not Samuel, do not unmute. We don't want any distractions from the background, please. Yours is just to watch the video, and then when it's time for question and answers, you do so. Thank you very much. Sammy, please listen to me and do not unmute, all right? Samuel, I don't want any other sound apart from what is coming through here. So please, please, please. All right, so quickly, I will send you to my back-end office. All right, I'll send you to my back-end office. I'm logging in now, and I'll share the screen with you after I'm logged in. All right, so I'm going to share my back-end office with you. All right. Okay, so can you see the back-end office? Can you see my back-end office? If you can see it, just give me a thumbs up. If you can see my back-end office, just give me a thumbs up. Let me know you've seen it, all right? Okay, so for us to know our team members, those in our team, all right, there are two places you can go at our back-end office. The first place you can go, all right, is your network, okay? Your network, and then also my team report. Let's take note. My network and then my team report. That is where we can see our team members, all right? But our main focus is going to be on my network because we want to know the level deep in our team member and in our business. The downlines we are having, they are downlines and they are downlines, all right? This helps you to be able to balance your team. It helps you to know who is not moving. It helps you to understand the metric system more, all right? But before I talk about my network, let's look at my team report. My team report has all the stages, okay? It has all the stages. Your direct, it has your direct referral members, your stage 1 team members, your stage 2 team members, and then stage 3 team members, okay? So this gives you the total number of people and a list of team members that you are having. Aside that also, when you come to my network, all right, to get to know your network properly, if you move from one stage to the other, you see it will have stage 1 tree, stage 2 tree, and then stage 3 tree. So if you want to know your team members, you want to know deep down your team members, now do not go to direct referral tree. No, the direct referral tree basically shows you the direct people under you, those that you have referred them directly, those that you have sponsored directly, those that you have recruited and registered directly under your name, okay? So what you need to do is to click on this stage 1 tree. What you need to do is to click on stage 1 tree, all right? So when you click on stage 1 tree, it is going to give you this, all right? You are going to see this, and you see yourself on the top here, and then also you see those under you, the first level 6 under you. So let's assume, let me use a DK for example. If I want to use a DK for example, all right, if I want to know the downlines of ADK, right now I can only see two downlines of ADK, which is Seema and then Carlos. So clicking on ADK, now you click on ADK to reveal the other downlines or the other team members within, and you are going to see the team members of Seema and also Carlos. So I'm clicking on ADK now. Now, when I click on ADK, you see that I now see Seema's downlines and also Carlos downlines, all right? And under Seema, you can see Henry and then Selassie. Under Carlos, you can see Holyfield and then Ernesto, all right? So if you still want to go deep down, all right, you can click, let's click on Henry, all right? So I click on Henry, which is Seema's downline. So Henry's downline will also open, seeing General, Seema, and then also CGC, Walasi, Ruby, Shakis, all right? So if you want to know those in your team, you just have to be clicking on the team member that you want to know or check their team members, all right? So basically, how can this help you in building your team, all right? Let's assume that I click on General or Seema, one or Ruby or any of the downlines that you see on the screen, all right? And assuming that when I click on General is having maybe two on the left and then let's say one on the right. It means that you know that there's a shortage there. So you talk to the downline, you are going to help the downline by advising them, giving them the strategies and all other stuff to be able to do what? To move up and fill that spot, all right? And this business is not a single man business. It's not a one man something. It's a teamwork. So what you are supposed to do is that you help your colleagues, you help your friends. You don't feel bossy over anybody. You don't feel you are the big man or something. You understand that? So this is going to help you know how you are going to go about your business. So that is it for our backend office, what we are treating today, how to check your downlines activity for team growth. Okay, so I'm going to move on to our next. I'm going to move on to our next topic, which team building. We are going to look at recruiting and then sponsoring. All right, we are looking at recruiting and sponsoring. That is our next topic. After the training, I would open platform for us to ask questions. All right, so we can either do that by texting. So what is recruiting at all? What is sponsoring? What is prospecting? They are all interrelated: recruiting, sponsoring, prospecting. Now, this is the lifeline of every business, all right? In most of our previous training by our leaders and some individuals in the team, they taught us about recruiting, about sponsoring, and about prospecting in different ways, okay? Now, you realize that in any aspect of any business, you need human beings. No matter what kind of business that you are doing, you need human beings to succeed in the business. All right, there's no business that doesn't need people. We all need one another. We all need support. It's just like the human body. All right, if one of your hand is not working or one of your hand is being cut off, trust me, you find doing things very, very, very difficult. So having both hands helps you to maneuver, do things very, very easily, okay? The same applies to business. When you are doing it alone, you become frustrated. That is why when someone establishes their business, they don't work alone, but they get a secretary, they get marketing team, they get advertising team, they get sales team, all right? So they get also their staff, all right? That is the administrative staff. So all these people work hand in hand in the office for what? For team growth. Now, when the team grows, what happens? The company grows, all right? And how does the company grow? The company grows by what? Activities in the company is doing what? Going high and high and high and high and high, all right? So that is one basic importance of what? Of recruiting. if you decide not to recruit in your business, if you decide not to ask for a helping hand, it means that you are going to be shaky, all right? You are going to find difficulties in doing your business, no matter what kind of business. Let's assume that you have opened a school and you want to run the school alone. So you have, you are the headmaster. Fine. You can't teach the students alone. You can't manage the affairs of the school alone. So when you register into a business, especially in a network marketing business, trust me, you can't run the business alone. Okay? It is only in network marketing that 1+1 becomes more. All right, there's no figure. 1+1 becomes more, 1+2 becomes more, 1+3 becomes more. So it's any figure multiplied by any figure is infinity. All right, and that brings me to the next section of the training, which is leveraging. All right, now anyone who is in this training today, I'm going to give the person a book. So the book is about leverage, which teaches us how to go about our stuff. All right, how leveraging can help us move from one level to the other. So what is leverage? When we say leverage, what does leverage means? Now, initially when I started, I wanted to chip in this. So quickly, let me put this one across. Now, recruiting, sponsoring, prospecting, which they are interrelated. Now, it helps you leverage your time and what? Effort. Recruiting, sponsoring, prospecting helps you, that's what? Leverage your time and effort. Now, this leverage will help you to utilize your time very well, your efforts very well, to bring about total team growth. So how does this work? All right. So leveraging means that you do not use your entire effort, you do not use your entire time to achieve what you want to achieve, but time, effort is shared among certain group of people who with the same goal, with the same aim to achieve the vision and mission of the organization. All right. So this is how it goes. When you are being employed in a workplace, now you sell out your time and your effort to the boss. All right, which becomes an additional time and effort to his own. Assuming he's working just 5 hours a day and you are also supposed to work 5 hours a day. So you account 5 hours to your boss, which makes 10 hours to your boss, but you work for 5 hours. And now you produce 5 hours of income to your boss, and your boss looks at it and say, okay, let me pay you this out of what you have worked for. So everything is a scam. Everything that we have known going to the traditional schooling system, it is a scam. What they are not teaching us is how we can leverage our time and effort to become successful in future. So we realize that this scam has continued from our parents, and it has traveled from generations to generations, our great-great-grandfathers, our great-grandparents, till now. And we are also living in that scam. We are not making an effort, especially in this generation and in this country. The youth are not making an effort. Now, do you know the reason why China is becoming or has become one of the leading countries when we talk of economical and entrepreneurship and other stuff? It's because individuals has given themselves time to develop themselves in the entrepreneurial world. All right, they start something, they start a business for themselves. They start a business, they make sure it grows, they work at it and make sure it grows. Now that China has a lot of businesses, one man has also created a platform for them to sell outside. And now most other countries are now going to China to do what? To buy on wholesale. A lot of countries, including Ghana. A lot of countries are going to China to purchase items or the other items from Alibaba. You have a lot of vendors from China that can supply. So they are called suppliers. They are called what? Suppliers. I will urge each and every one of you to leverage your time, your effort, and this can be achieved easily through network marketing. Easily, you can do this in any business of yours, in any aspect of your life, and you are going to produce maximum results. So how do you do that? Assuming that you started a business, you recruit 2 people, all right? You are supposed to sell, let's say, $20, all right? Or produce $20 within a day, or let's say $100 within a day. And in fact, within a day, you're able to do that. 8 hours of work, you produce $100 within a day. So you are supposed to sell, let's say, 50 books within a day. And trust me, it becomes hectic. It will become very, very hectic for you to do that. All right. And probably you might not be able to achieve that. Also, this is how leverage is going to help you. You recruit 2 people, or let's say you first of all, you sign up 2 people just to test the system. All right. So after recruiting 2 people, they become your team members, and now you teach them how to sell. All right. So if you can sell maybe 50 books within a day, all right, you go back and tell the company that no, I can sell more than 50 books within a day so that I can have more profit to myself. So the company said, okay, fine, we are going to give you more of the books to sell. So you also recruited 2 people to also use the same time and effort to also sell 50 books within a day and produce $100. You understand that? So now, if they sell, you make, instead of you making $100 a day, now you make $300 a day, because you now have 2 additional people producing you $100 each, making $300 in addition, or sorry, including your own. All right. So you have worked for how many hours now? 8 hours. Sorry, we assume it's 5 hours. So 5 hours plus 5 hours plus additional 5 hours, making 15 hours. Meanwhile, you would have worked for only 5 hours, but you working for 15 hours. All right, you're working for 15 hours now, which is, it sounds good, because if we were to do it alone, you work for only 5 hours and make $100. But because you are doing it with 2 people, you are making $100 each, and now 15 hours has been credited to you. And that is how come you improve upon your business. That is how come you multiply yourself. So you have multiplied yourself from 5 to 15 hours, and also multiplied yourself from $100 to $300. All right. Now, because you recruited them, you have to pay them. So assuming you give them $50 each, instead of making $300, you pay them, which is a fair idea. You give them 50% of what they have done, which is fair. All right. So 50% of what they have done becomes what? $50. So you pay them $100, and you get additional what? $100 into your account, making $200 within a day. So this is how leverage can help you. All right. This is how leverage can make you successful. This is how leverage can increase your time rate, increase your efforts, and also make you the champion in any type of business that you want to venture into. So straightforward, in simple language, traditionally, let me bring leveraging down to our level. Okay, so this is how it works. Let's assume you are in a conference. All right, let's assume there's a conference going on, and you are 100 people in that conference. There is going to be 100 chairs in the conference room for each and everyone to have a seat. Okay, I'm bringing leveraging down so that we all understand this. Okay, so I think after that I'll quickly move on to the compound effect, and then we can do some question and answers, and then we move on. We'll call it a day. So after the conference, you were asked that you and then 5 other people should carry all the chairs from upstairs to downstairs. Wow. It means that each person is going to carry how many chairs? 20 chairs each. Okay. Each person is going to carry 20 chairs each. From upstairs, let's say it's a 2-story, to downstairs, the ground floor. It is going to take more time because you have 5, you have few in number, and you are going to get tired. That is your effort. You are going to use more effort to do that. All right. But let's assume. Now we want to achieve the aim. The aim is to send all the what, or the goal is to send all the chairs downstairs to the ground floor. Exactly. So you carry your chair. The next person carries, you see that you have to go and come several times, all right? But in the case that they ask you guys, all 100 people, all 100 individuals seated at the conference, carry your chair, send it downstairs to the ground floor. Isn't that amazing? You see that within a twinkle of an eye, everybody will move their chair downstairs. Now, you use less effort. You use less time to achieve the aim of sending the chairs down. All right, that is so wonderful. Okay, that's so wonderful. Now, this brings me to the next topic that I want to talk to you about, which is compound effect. All right, now, compound effect in relation to team building in network marketing or any other business. Now, Dan Hardy, the author of the compound effect, said that success and failure are the result of small, seemingly unimportant choices we make every day. All right. Now, one of my books, all right, which I explained more about compound effect, which is the money management, which has to do with money. Okay. Now, I would like to explain a little bit further within this book, and then we will see what it is and how it can help us. All right. So these small actions, be it positive or negative, repeatedly is what compounds over time. That brings massive effect on us. Be it negative or positive, we have to know that, and we should remember that in our we should remember that the choices that we make, the little choices, the small choices. You see, there's a saying that little drops of water makes a mighty ocean. All right. Whether it is being positive or negative, it will yield a result. All right. Now, the decision you make in life gives you a future result. Now, these are not opposite, but rather they are replicated effect of your decisions. Please take note of this. In the same way, your decisions about building your business can make you either rich or poor, depend on the choices you make. So let's assume that you wake up early in the morning, let's say around 5 o'clock. You do your quiet time, you do other things, and then you try as much as possible to make a to-do list of the day, all right, and then also plan your day. Okay, compare yourself doing this each and every day, making calls, and then going out prospecting, recruiting, doing business presentations. Compare yourself to someone who wake up, let's say around 9 a.m. in the morning, will eat and go back to sleep, will not read a book, will not prospect, will do later in the day. You see, your choices that you have started, okay, will compound each and every day, and that makes it what? Bigger. All right, it compounds each and every day, and that is the compound effect for you. The compound effect is saying that the choices that we make, whether small or big, whether you do them daily or not, affect our lives either in a positive way or in a negative way. So what kind of choices are you making to run your business? That is what I want to ask. All right. Are you making the phone call? Are you doing your follow-ups? And this is also on us, some of the leaders who have recruited an individual in your business. All right. Because if you want the compound effect to take place or to have a very positive effect in your business, you wouldn't do it alone, but you are going to teach your downlines to also repeat the system that you are doing, and even teach them to do more. All right, and this is going to help you. This is going to help your business. This is going to help you increase in number. Okay, so the sales force is going to increase, productivity is going to increase, there's going to be movement and recognition. All right, so I will end here and ask some few questions. All right, if we have any questions, you can just bring them up. You can just bring the questions up so that we can digest them, and then we move on. All right. Any questions so far? We are in a question and answer period. So we have some few minutes more to wrap things up. I believe this training has come and go. So a recap, we look at how we can use our back-end office to grow our team, and also we look at team building, recruiting, prospecting, sponsoring, and also look at what leveraging is, and also we looked at the compound effect and how we can use the compound effect to grow our team, all right, to be successful in our business. So if there are no questions, okay, wait. There are no questions for now. I think we would bring our training to an end, and I believe we have all learned something which has is going to be helpful in our business, to run our business. Whatever we learn here, I'm saying that we should carry this information to our downlines, and we should be on our downlines, okay? Because their success is our success. You have a team member and you don't check up on the team member. You have a downline and you don't call them to know, check their team to know what is going on and how they would move with other. You know, these things help in team growth. All right, these things help in team growth, and it is going to help your business. It is going to help you boom. All right. So as we also prepare for the training, which is coming on, the skills and vocational training, which is coming on the 25th, and also our luncheon, I will urge each and every one of us to build our team, because there's going to be massive during the luncheon. All right, so thank you very much for your time today. I hope this training has helped us a lot. We are going to post this training on our social media handle so that we can have a review of it again and learn from the training, okay, and learn from what we have learned today. All right, thank you very much and have a blissful evening. Bye-bye.
Thank you. Thank you so much for the training.